Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now I've been sent the latest in motorcycle smart screen technology because inside this box is the L200 from OneCarStereo. First thing you need to do is locate your battery and also remove any plastics or loosen your tank to make sure that you can run all of your cables the length of your bike. Next, take your handlebar bracket, select which spacer is correct for your handlebars, take the spacer, pop it onto the handlebars in the location you wish to put your L200. Now take your mounting bracket, pop that on, and it's a simple 1 bolt tighten to secure. Take your L200 and your fixtures, loosen the bolt in the arm, then it will easily slide over the ball joint. Add your L200 and then tighten using the star key provided, and it'll be nice and secure. Next, take your wiring loom. The red is the plus, the black is the negative, and the yellow is an ignition feed. It already comes with the battery terminals installed, but in my case I use a Thunderbox system that only powers up once the engine is running. But if you don't have this system, simply connect your positive wire to your battery, your negative to your earth, and then use a piggyback fuse for your ignition feed. And then with all of your wires connected, it's time to move on to hiding all of the cables. Run the length of the cable down your bike. I'm putting it underneath my tank for nice neat installation, making sure all of your wires are free from touching any engine parts. Then connect your power cable to your L200 smart screen. This simply twists to lock into place. Plug it in to your L200 smart screen. Then take the cable ties provided and tidy up your wires, making sure everything's nice and neat. Now it's time to put back on anything that you've removed for installation. With that done, it's time to fire up your bike, what will power up your device. Within seconds, it will boot up. Now it's time to take your front and rear tyre pressure monitors. Simply remove your old dust cap and put the tyre monitor on, making sure it's nice and secure. You've also got a tool to make sure it's locked in place. Then go over to your L200 smart screen, hit the monitor feature and start the binding process. This will come up on the screen but won't read correctly until you start riding down the road. To connect to Apple CarPlay, make sure your L200 is powered up. Then take your smartphone, go to settings, type in CarPlay, select that box. Once your screen goes onto CarPlay, give it a few moments to find the device. Simply click on it, accept any notifications, and within seconds you'll see on the screen that you're all paired and ready to go.
So as you can see, it's easy to see as you're going along, and again having those turn by turn instructions going in my ears is the other bonus, because I don't need to look down at it until I get that voice prompt. So I can go, oh, I'm taking the third exit, and see exactly where it is. But say for instance you think, do you know what, I'd like it bigger on the screen, just tap on it and then what will happen is it will go pop and you're onto the bigger screen, so you can see even more information from the navigation. How excellent is that? That is very, very cool. And it's just a massive game changer to have this big screen that you're able to see. Now the party trick of the L200 is, if we go back to the home screen, what you've obviously got, you can change your settings, activate your CarPlay, Android Auto, but this is the tyre pressures that are on the front. And as you can see, my front tyre is at 22 PSI. That means it's actually in need of a little top up. Now I wouldn't have known that without manually getting down and getting the tyre machine out and checking it. So I know I need to pop to a petrol station and top up my front tyre. Also, if you're doing a little bit of a hard ride, or you want to check the actual temperature, it's 23 degrees down round where the tyre is as well. That's super handy to know, because as we all know, if you do like to go for a little bit of a blast, it's always nice to get your tyres warm. What's handy information. Now you can change this to bars if you prefer bars. You can change it from centigrade to Fahrenheit, so you can have it whichever way that you want. But how cool is that? Very cool party trick indeed. But now to simply go back, I can click on CarPlay. I can pull up the screen that I prefer to follow my navigation. I can also decide now if I want to change from my podcast I'm listening to or music, and it's all super quick at the touch of your finger. Really good.